the immune system weakens. And if you go to that hospital with a weakened immune system because you might have fell privy to some type of airborne pathogen, them white coats are going to say, you got that thing, and they're going to try to either give you some type of medicine or, put you on that ventilator, put you on that bed rest and ventilator, and then it's dum da dum dum, usually how it's been going lately. But there's been quite a few of us that has beaten it. But I digress. Then after the health and wellness segment, um, I go into a speaking point if I have one for that day. I usually do. Sometimes I don't. On the days when I don't, I'm just, just speaking by the seat of my pants, whatever comes to mind. And then I wrap things up with final thoughts of the day. And it's just usually a word of wisdom, a pearl of wisdom, a final thought, just something to leave you, to inspire thoughts, and then close out. And that's the Narrative Podcast experience in a nutshell. I try to keep it, try not to exceed an hour. And my logic for that is because if you're talking all by yourself for more than an hour, it's not a podcast, it is a rant. So I currently have no guests lined up. It's just me talking. And I don't want to just be talking and talking and talking. I want to leave you with some substance. I want my words to resonate with you and, pass it along. Retain the information and pass the knowledge along. And my ultimate goal is to, get you to share positive content on your platforms. That's why I call all my listeners narrators, because we have the power to narrate our story. Because if we do not narrate our story, we will have somebody else narrating our story for us, like they've been doing for the last 5 millennia, telling our story. So, on this digital space, we have the power to put out the correct narrative about us, to show, we are captains of industry, we are intelligent, we are a dutiful people, we have a sense of community, have a sense of pride, we respect our elders, we nurture our children, teach our children, and respect our elders, and love each other. So, they're always showing us in drama, always, fighting amongst each other, cutting each other down. So, that's just what I'm hoping to inspire, spark a wave of people sharing positive content. That's all. I don't think that's like corny or something that cannot be achieved. For all the content creators out there, I'm hoping y'all just do like 1 to 2 minutes of positive content, not always drama, not always chaos, not always gossip. Just like not even your entire segment, just like 1 minute, 2 minutes, at least 30 seconds of positive content other than a commercial, a sponsor. Something positive is happening in the black community somewhere every single day, and it needs to be shared. That's all I'm saying. So that was a perfect segue into some positive things happening in the black community today. Some articles that I ran across. All right, so my first article reads, we found a black-owned sneaker brand started by a 17-year-old, and that's what it says in the headline, and the brand is Enzo Footwear, and you can just a second, see his brother's name. I actually had to email Enzo Footwear to find out who created it. It's like they showed the picture of the young brother, but then they didn't tell his name in the article. So anyway, I emailed them. They didn't tell me his last name, but it just said father and son, Sean and Tyrese. So whatever their last name is, for all intents and purposes of delivering the information, so I'm gonna just call the last name Enzo. John and Tyrese Enzo. It doesn't say what Enzo means on the website, but I just thought it was cool that a 17-year-old started their own sneaker line, and I want to share that. So I jotted the note down and, picked the time to let all these articles accumulate and share with you guys, like I'm doing right now. Next article. First and only black woman to own a Reiki tea brand that is featured in Walmart, 7-Eleven Mobile, Racetrack, and that's what it says in the headline. And the lady's name is, she's an artist by the name of Kiara Taylor. And so Reiki tea comes from the name like Reiki healing. Reiki is Japanese, so let me see. Reiki means cosmos, and ki means spirituality. So that's what they mean when they say Reiki healing. That's a form of, Japanese healing, Reiki healers. They got a tea brand. The article did not say how she, became a brand ambassador of the Reiki tea brand. It just says she's an artist from Texas. And they gave her Instagram title, so her full Instagram title is at Key Specialty Tea, Kiara like the baby, the beautiful Key Taylor. That's her entire IG handle. And so all the profits, a portion of the proceeds go to helping women combat or bounce back from chemotherapy, from cancer. So giving them helping them purchase their chemotherapy if they don't have enough money in their insurance or don't have insurance at all, wigs and other stuff. All right, so next article. Headline reads, 19-year-old who started college when she was just 16 years old, set to make history as the youngest law school student ever to graduate from her university. And the young lady's name is Haley Taylor Schlitz. And Haley is set to become the youngest Southern Methodist University law graduate in the school's history in nearly 100 years. We got to make some noise for that. All right, then sometimes when I come across the headline is the article, and this is one of these times. It says Deion Jamison makes history as South Carolina's first black male teacher of the year. So he is the first black teacher at Southern Carolina's universities. The board of directors or whatever to win that award. So I'm guessing they don't even hire a whole lot of black teachers there. I'm guessing. All right. The next article reads, Chef opens new restaurant in Detroit with his two sons having soulful egg rolls as its main dish. And the name of the place is Bink's Grill. And the owner, proprietor of the establishment is Chef Bink. He doesn't say his real first name, last name. And I get it because, like, people on the internet be weird. So, like, if you don't got to say your government, don't say your government. But, man, so I go on the website, Bink's Grill, and see the different types of egg rolls they got. That cheeseburger egg roll, that took me back. Because when my mom was alive, boy, that was kind of her specialty. She used to make the hamburger egg roll. She would mix turkey sausage, the hamburger, like 3 types of cheese, and oh wow. And then when you would that would be like hot coming up out that grease, break them in half, the cheese pull on them. So, but anyway, it wasn't about me. It was about Bink's Grill, and the proprietor's name again is Chef Bink, restaurant in Detroit. Moving right along, next article says Prince George's officer Bryant Strong found guilty of assault that paralyzed DeMonte Ward. So if you was up on that story a while ago, this prick accosted this brother on camera, and just did him dirty, super dirty, like just mushing him to the ground. He's already on the ground, like he's trying to tell him to get up. He can't move because he don't know it at the time, but the police officer paralyzed him. Like he pretty much broke the brother's spine. So they hit him with second-degree assault charges, reckless endangerment, and police misconduct are the charges that the police officer faced. It does not say whether there was a civil suit filed or anything else that ensued after that. Which is unfortunate. So it's just like, how do we win on this? I've been hearing a lot of arguments saying we need to start to attacking their pensions.